Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Turfway Park Report for Thursday, December the 27th. 10 races, Polytrack Fast. We start with $5,000 maiden fillies and mares going a mile, and a 1-9 favorite, Crypto Kitten, taking the big drop in class for Mike Maker, ridden by Norberto Arroyo Jr. Into the stretch, and Crypto Kitten now draws away. Crypto Kitten, the heavy favorite, is open. The lead out to 3. Up on the outside, Mountable takes second ahead. Still on the inside, though, Blitzen's Tickled Pink holds second. Mountable is third. Finish Your Drink runs a fourth. They're nearing the wire. It's Crypto Kitten, Blitzen's Tickled Pink. Crypto Kitten wins by 2.5. Blitzen's Tickled Pink second. Mountable third. Finish Your Drink fourth. Crypto Kitten, trained by Mike Maker, ridden by Norberto Arroyo, wins the first race. Very slow time. They were pretty much crawling down the stretch. 2:20, 2:10, and 2:10. Finishing second, Blitzen's Tickled Pink. Third, number 8, Mountable. The exacta 20.60. Tri-paid 39.60, and the Super 159. Running time for the mile, very slow, 1:45 and 4. Second race, $5,000 claimers going 6 furlongs. Scratch number 6, Prince of Speed, and number 9, Variant. The favorite, the 5, JB's Unk with Rodrigo Vergara. And they're off. Tale of Luck and Fame broke well. So did JB's Unk. Then through from the inside, Pure Rush. Down along the inside, Ruler Nikia. They're very well bunched on the run down the back stretch. Now up from the outside, that's Kiri's Dinner, who puts ahead in front. Ruler Nikia is second. From between horses, Pure Rush, Marathon Moon. JB's Unk on the outside. Tale of Luck and Fame is next, and Magical Court trails. 22 and 2. Quick opening quarter. Kiri's Dinner now has the lead by 2.5. JB's Unk moves up and takes second. Marathon Moon is third. Center of the track, Tale of Luck and Fame fourth. Ruler Nikia through from the inside with a furlong to run. Kiri's Dinner. Now JB's Unk is gaining ground. Then Marathon Moon. JB's Unk puts ahead in front of him, wins it. JB's Unk by a head. Kiri's Dinner second. Then Marathon Moon and Ruler Nikia. Number 5, JB's Unk, up in the final strides under Rodrigo Vergara, trained by Bobby Sturgeon. 7:24, 23:20. Kiri's Dinner second. Marathon Moon third. Double 54.80, exacta 39.20. The Tri 219.20, and the Super $1,612.20. Running time 1:11 and 4. Third race, $5,000 fillies and mares going a mile. Scratch the 2, Verdun. The favorites in here, the 4, Not Enough Justice, and the 5, Song of Destiny. Half went 49 and 2. The leader, Not Enough Justice, has it by a length and a half. To the outside now, Tia Rafina. Also up from the outside, that's Libel and Slander. Missouri Bell from the center of the track. Inside the final furlong, Not Enough Justice. Up on the outside, Missouri Bell. Song of Destiny on the rail, but it's Not Enough Justice. Wins at a length. Missouri Bell second. Song of Destiny third. Photo for fourth. Number 4, Not Enough Justice, with apprentice Ivan Cruz, leads all the way, owned and trained by Larry Bryant. 5:40, 5:20, 3:80. 6, Missouri Bell second. 5, Song of Destiny third. Double 34.40, exacta 129.60. Try 566.40. Superfecta $4,511, and the pick 3 46.20. The mile in 143 and 2. Fourth race, claiming race, mile and a 16th. Fillies and mares scratch the 2. Favorites, the 3, Seamstress, and the 6, Fawning. They're into the turn. Seamstress in front. On the outside, Fawning second. Officer and a Lady moves to the outside, gains ground. Down along the inside, that's Secret Order. They're into the stretch. It's Seamstress in front. Now draws away by 3. Officer and a Lady is second. Secret Order on the inside runs third. But nearing the wire, Seamstress and Antonio Castanon just draw away. She leads all the way, wins by 5 or 6. Officer and a Lady second. Secret Order third. Then Lucy Sultry moves. Number 3, Seamstress leads all the way under a good ride by Antonio Castanon. The favorite 380, 220, 210. Officer and a Lady second. Secret Order third. Double 1680, exacta 720. The try 4160. Super 195.60. Pick 3 71.80 and the pick 4 121.80. Running time 148 and 1. Fifth race, $5,000 claimers going a mile. Scratch the 2, No Song and Dance. Scratch the 8, Zach Van 8. Favorites, the 4, Mac DeHare, and the 5, Rip and Roll. It's Our King still in front of Rip and Roll. Up on the outside, Wakes Week gains ground. Also from between horses, Royal Ensign. Mac DeHare has dropped back, but Our King continues to lead. Now draws away. Rip and Roll, Wakes Week. Our King wins it by 3. Rip and Roll second. Wakes Week third. Then Royal Ensign. Number 1, Our King with Alvin Jimenez leads all the way, owned and trained by Lori Grace. 2060, 660, 360. 5, Rip and Roll second. 7, Wakes Week third. The double, 47.20, exacta $93. Try 537.20. The super, $1,440.80. And the pick 3, 256.40. Running time 141. Sixth race, 1 mile claiming, fillies and mares. Program favorites, the 5, She's a Possibility, and the 4, Boozy Bird. As they move into the stretch, Acacian Spirit now moves through and gets the lead. Opens it out to 2.5, She's a Possibility second. Then Boozy Bird, French Sadie, and Miss Ziggy. But nearing the wire, it's Acacian Spirit. Acacian Spirit wins it by 4. She's a Possibility second. Photo for third, Boozy Bird, French Sadie. Number 3, Acacian Spirit, ridden by Aldo Canciano and trained by Kim Hammond, wins the 6th, pays $17.60, $6.40, and $3.60. 5, She's a Possibility. The favorite was second. 7, French Sadie up for third. The double, 220.40, exacta 62.20. The try, 284.40. The superfecta, 1155.80. Pick 3, $204. Running time 140 and 2. Seventh race, 5,000 claimers going 5.5 furlongs. Scratch 3, Mambo Song. Scratch 8, Colorful Twist. The favorites in here, the 2, Gloucester Bay, and the 4, Brain Power. And they're off. For the lead, Brain Power from the inside. Set up on the outside. Between those two, cross the Rubicon, then Gloucester Bay. Set up is in front by 2 lengths. Brain Power on the inside second. Cross the Rubicon up on the outside third. Gap of 4. Gloucester Bay now takes 4th. Then New York Joe, Talkative Boy, and Minus Boy trails. 22 and 2, a quick opening quarter. Set up is in front now by 2.5. The outside cross the Rubicon, the inside Brain Power. Then it's a gap of 5 lengths to Gloucester Bay. Center of the track, Minus Boy. New York Joe from between horses, Set Up. Just draws away, leads now by 3. Brain Power is second. From the inside, New York Joe and Gloucester Bay. But it's Set Up and Eddie Zuniga in front all the way, win by 2. Brain Power second. Gloucester Bay runs third. New York Joe fourth. Cross the Rubicon fifth. Number 1A, Set Up with Eddie Zuniga wins the 7th. Owned and trained by Burton Sip. 843.40 to 10. Brain Power was second. Gloucester Bay third. Double 109, exacta 22.20. The try 44.40. The super 153.40. Pick 3, $470.80. The dollar pick 5, $1,529. 5.5, 105 and 1. Eighth race, Maiden Claiming, 2-year-old filly. Scratch the 2, Pure Yada. Favorites, the 7, Majestique, and the 4, Box Office Appeal. And they're off. For the lead, the outside, that's Majestique. Moving through from the inside, Sun and Sea. Between horses, 38 plus with St. Borealis. Sun and Sea gets lead on the run down the backstretch. St. Borealis moves into second. Majestique on the outside, third. 38 plus is now fourth. Then up from the outside, Ms. Martini runs fifth. From between horses, Box Office Appeal. Then Rowdy Friends and the trailer, Borrowed Money. 22-1 for the quarter. The leader on the inside, Sun and Sea. St. Borealis on the outside. Majestique in the center of the track gains from third. 5 back to Rowdy Friends in fourth. Then from the inside, Box Office Appeal into the stretch. Sun and Sea, St. Borealis, and Majestique on the outside. Majestique now gets the lead from St. Borealis. Then Sun and Sea, late run from Rowdy Friends, but nearing the wire, it's Majestique and Victor LeBron. Majestique wins by about 5. St. Borealis second, then Rowdy Friends, Sun and Sea. Number 7, Majestique under Victor LeBron, trained by Stephen Lister, paid $7, $3.60 and $3.20. St. Borealis, first-time starter, was second. 8, Rowdy Friends, third. Double, $32.80, exacted $24.20. The try, $175. Super, $536.20. And the pick 3, $208.60. Running time, 1:12 and 2. Ninth race, 2-year-olds claiming 15 down to 10. Scratch the 4, Heart of Kella. The favorites in here, the 6, Classic Caliber, and the 1, Augustin. Center of the track, Heart of Class, into the stretch. Classic Caliber, Heart of Class is gaining ground now from the outside, the inside, Royale Jacob. It's Classic Caliber on the outside, Heart of Class. Prescott looking for the 3,000th win. That's a photo. Heart of Class and Classic Caliber in a photo. Then Royale Jacob. A tight finish, but it goes to number 3, Heart of Class on the outside. Rodney Prescott up for his 3,000th career win. Congratulations to Rodney Prescott. 3,000 career wins. This one trained by Wayne Mogi, $10, $4.80, $3.20. Classic Caliber just missed in second. Royale Jacob was third. The double, $53.40, exacta $38.60. The try, $277.60. Super, $1,779. Pick 3, $168.60. Running time, 1:42 and 3. Rodney Prescott's 3,000th career win. 10th race, mile and 16th maiden claiming. Scratch the 3, Barnstormer. Favorites are the 2, In My Book, and the 9, Strokin' Joe. As they move for the stretch. Down along the inside now, In My Book. Up on the outside, that's Mr. Segredo, gap of 2.5. Then it's Strokin' Joe, Sweet Southern Pitch on the outside. They're nearing the wire. In My Book, Mr. Segredo, In My Book wins it. Mr. Segredo second, photo for third. Maybe Sweet Southern Pitch over Strokin' Joe. We'll take a photo. Number 2, In My Book. Ridden by Dean Sarvis, trained by Johnny Booker, $13, $483.80. Mr. Segredo a game second. Sweet Southern Pitch closed well for third. The double, $58.80, exacta $50.20. The try, $342.20. The super, $1,113.60. Pick 3, $233.80. Dollar pick 4, $640.50. Running time, 1:47 and 4 for the Turfway Park Report. I'm Mike Battaglia. Good night.